What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. And today's topic is going to be, why is it important to learn to control your anger? So let's get after it. All right, so today's talk is actually a follow-up to yesterday's conversation about how to manage your anger, how to control your anger. And one thing that I realized is that some people may not realize the value in learning to control their emotion. Some people may feel like I have the right to, and I will lash out at whoever I want to lash out at, or I'm gonna blow up on whoever I've got to blow up because you can't hold me down, and this and that and the third. Some people only think in the here and now. They don't think about the future. They do what I like to call playing checkers. A lot of people in life are playing checkers in that chess. They're moving one step at a time, whereas in chess, a master in chess, I don't know a lot about chess, but I know enough to know that the masters could be thinking 10, 15, 20 steps ahead. I don't know, maybe it's 8 steps ahead, whatever it is. A person that's good at chess is seeing the board and is thinking way ahead of their opponent and what the opponent is doing. Checkers is not like that. Checkers is just one step at a time, really, pretty much. And a lot of people look at life that way. They don't see the repercussions of their actions today, and they don't think about it. And some people don't want to think about it. They think there's more value in acting the way you want to, saying what you want to right now, and whatever happens, happens. But there's always a price to pay for that. So yesterday I saw I think it was 2 days ago. Well, either yesterday or 2 days ago. There was a comment that T-Pain posted online. T-Pain, the musician, the hip-hop artist. So let me read that comment to you. The post says, okay, so here's what happened. My dog sent me the ftpain.com link, and instead of trying to take it down and hurt the person that put their time into making the site, I simply purchased it from them, and now all the profit comes to me. Got it? So buy it up. I appreciate it. And the laughing face emoji. That is what I call a Thanos level of self-mastery right there. There's a level of togetherness, right? Healing from brokenness and just self-assuredness that you have to have in order to handle it that way. What T-Pain did is textbook what you're supposed to do. When his friend sent him the link, I don't know if he got mad at first. Maybe he didn't even get mad. He paused and thought about it and said, you know what? And this is in my mind, right? Because I'm not T-Pain. I don't know T-Pain. So this is my best guess. He said, you know what? If I go and sue this person or argue, it's going to go back and forth. They own the site, blah, blah, blah. They might not want to take it down. If I sue them, it might not even be worth it. It might not go anywhere. It'll be a waste of time. But is there a way for me to buy it and make all the money from it? And then he looked into it and found a way to buy it. And now all the money comes to him. That is textbook. Because here's why. He thought about it logically. Remember those steps we talked about yesterday? You have to plan on how you handle things. When something comes up, you have to pause, think about it logically, get out of emotion, and then you have to execute. T-Pain just said, I'm just going to buy it. And then whatever money comes from it, I'm going to make. Man, that is textbook perfect right there. So here's 2 things I want you to think about when it comes to why you need to control your anger and learn to control your emotions, right? The first I'm going to talk is physical. When you get angry, it is the equivalent of taking any type of poison or drug. It could be at a very minuscule level. It could be at a big time over the edge level, right? Because when you get angry, like, oh man, your blood boils, right? You get heated. You're pissed off, right? You're causing yourself your blood pressure to rise, your sugar could be affected. Like, all types of things are affected by moments of fits and anger, right? So you're actually taking in poison. You're actually taking in something that hurts you. Now, if you do it from time to time, doesn't hurt you as much, right? But if you lose it on a regular basis, it has more and more and more of an effect on you physically, right? So that person that made you go over the edge, they could be chilling, especially when it's on social media. Oftentimes people think that they know how the other person's feeling, but half the times we don't know. So that person could be chilling. The person could be laughing. The person could be looking to push you over the edge. The person could be looking to make you have a heart attack. And you're sitting there taking it in, right? Especially remember when I said if you focus on it, and mind you, if you haven't seen that video, go back and take a look at that video on how to control your anger. You get the basis of when you deal with anger, you gotta plan, pause, and execute, right? So when you pause and you switch to a logical mode, you get out of your feelings and you get out of your emotions. So you calm yourself down, right? When you calm yourself down, when you're not angry, right, you can focus on anything, like focus on your kids, focus on something that you like, something that's going to distract you, because whatever you keep your focus on, it festers, right? So you can't keep thinking about whatever's bothering you. Think about something positive. And then once you switch to being more logical, then you can start to execute a plan of action, right? And so not taking the poison is releasing a lot of negative energy in you, right? So the first thing is physical. You actually hurt yourself when you have all these fits of anger, right? Two, the second thing is, it still relates to what happened with T-Pain and life altogether. When you're angry, you will do things especially when you're reacting in anger, you're going to do things that affect you in the long run negatively, right? You could do something that affects your business. So if you are starting your business, it won't have as much of an effect, right? But if you have a business that's you already are a couple of years into it, you have 10 employees, or you from that or 2 employees and you have some clients, all the way up to a Fortune 500, Fortune 100 company, everything you do has an effect. So if you go out and you do something, you snap and you lose it, and especially nowadays when people have cameras everywhere, it can affect your business, right? So when the moment comes where you're angry, you can either think logically and do something to better yourself, better your day, better your business, or you can just go left and snap, right, my right, your left, and just lose it, or whichever one it is when you guys are looking at it in the video. But anyway, when you start to let it get to you, right, you're actually gonna do some things that are gonna hurt you in the long run. Or, getting back on my train of thought, I'm sorry, or you can do things to better your day, better your business. Use that. See if there's a way you can use whatever's happening to turn things around in whatever the situation is. So there's a lot that you can lose from always losing your emotions and anger. You cannot be a successful business person for the most part and do that. You cannot be healthy and do that. You cannot have a positive mindset and always lose control of your anger and your emotions. So in life, you have to understand there's a price to pay if you want to build a big platform, right? This is why we have these talks, because you want to build a character that when you have a $10 million business and you're getting things from left to right, you know how to ride the waves, right? When storms come, you know how to be steady. You have a character. You're grounded, right? That's the word. You're grounded. And you're not going to be affected by whatever may come. Someone may come and proposition you an idea that is not legal or ethical or moral, right? And then that's going to take you down in the long run. Or someone can come in and do something, and all of a sudden you're older, your health is not that great if you haven't taken care of it, and you have a heart attack or stroke or whatever else. So there's a lot that you can lose by not learning to control your anger and emotion. So I just wanted to share that bit of information with you. Remember, it's just things that I've learned along my journey of building my of becoming an entrepreneur, and through the failures that I've gone through, I always take and learn the lesson so I can get back up and become better. Because one day, as I keep pushing, everything's gonna take off, and the baseline, the character, right? The foundation is gonna be there to take me to the highest level. So this was the talk for today. Remember, I'm not a psychologist or anything else like that. I'm just sharing my experience with you guys, and the things that I've learned from being on social media, having a business, pushing to be an entrepreneur, and all the various things that you go through in life. You lose friends, relationships that are destroyed, people that you want to date, and things go wrong. We go through all types of things in life, but you have to learn to be rock steady. And the more you develop those muscles, the more you just be able to be unbothered. Like, I'm sure you see people say that all the time on social media. I want to be this level of unbothered. You can't get there unless you've been through the storms. And the more time you've been through the storms, and the more time you react properly, you're building muscles on how to react. And then you're going to get to the point where you go through a storm and it's like nothing. You can actually laugh through it. And then you can actually calculate right on the fly exactly how to react and what to do. That's going to be for the best of you personally, your family life, your business, your friendships, your church relationships, or whatever you're dealing with. All right, folks? So let's continue to build. Let's continue to work together. Remember, these are all things to build a foundation towards becoming a full-time entrepreneur, a full-time business person. So until the next time, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the like button. And if you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike button. That's okay. But hit the like button. Help support this channel. Leave a comment below. Let me know how what are some of the techniques that you do to deal with anger, right? And then go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. Help me build this community so that I can get to the point where I'm a full-time life coach and I can help more people, because that's always been a passion that I've had since I was a kid. So until then, you know how we do. Just go ahead and live your best life every day. Everything you come across, just do the best you can with whatever you have, and then do the best you can the next day and keep pushing. All right, y'all? So until next time, live your best life.